You're watching Xhale Yoga. My name is Daniel, and we are out here in the Noosphere, deep in the heart of the yoga capital of the universe, BFREE YOGA, Austin, Texas. And today, we're out here with our good friend Zoe, and we're gonna practice some Logos Vinyasa. Let's begin in an easy seat Sukhasana. Ground the base, elongate the spine, elevate the crown to its fullest expression. Leave the palms open to receive, close the eyelids, turn inward to begin to focus on breath. Reducing reaction, experiencing each inhale as it flows within, and with each exhale, releasing distraction to only inhales, only exhales. 5 more. Two. And at the bottom of this exhale, you can flicker the eyes open. And for the rest of this exercise, we will be connecting breath to movement in a flowing and at times rigorous meditation as I turn this light on over here. Shift forward to a tabletop position. Palms shoulder width distance apart, knees hip width distance apart, untuck the toes. Rotate the eyes to the elbows slightly forward. Begin to activate the breath. Engage the core. Inhale here. Drop the belly. Lift the gaze. Cow pose. Exhale to press curl. Round the spine. Draw the navel in. Cat. Inhale to lower the heart. Float the tail. Bidalasana. Exhale to round the spine. Create space between the scapula. Majarayasana. Take several more rounds of cat then cow to the pace rhythm of the inhale, followed by the exhale. And after 3 cats and 3 cows, return to all 4 pillars, solid, firm foundation. Leave the knees aligned with the hips as you traction the palms forward for a puppy dog stretch, Sukhasana. Aiming the heart toward the mat, sinking, surrendering. Finding stillness here for gravity's last stand. In a few short moments, Zoe, we'll be flowing upstream against the current that is gravity, our common foe. Stay here or rise into the fingertips to engage even deeper. Even as we sink and discover stillness, continue to observe the pattern. Follow the rhythm of the in, followed by the outs. 2 more. At the tail of this exhale, you begin a retraction. Retread the palms back beneath the shoulder blades in a vertical line. Engage. Tuck the toes. Breathe in. Extend the hips upward. Breathe out. Downward facing dog, first one of this exercise. Pedal it out. Step into each heel, bending into opposite knee. Find what feels natural here. Option. Shake out the head or wag the tail, sway the hips from side to side, or perhaps find that cobra slithering through the chakras. It's in there. Squeezing the navel in, tilting the hips back, pressing firmly into the palms, drawing the heart closer to the thighs. Stay connected and flow with the movement. Then on this next inhale, shift the gaze forward and rise into the tops of toes. And with straight legs, navel in, small steps, walk forward to the top of the mat, then fold. Uttanasana. Ragdoll variation. Reach for opposite elbow. Surrender the weight of the crown. Option to maintain a soft bend or a deep bend in the knees. Allow the torso to sway to the right, to the left, to the breeze and rhythm of your ins and outs. Stay here. Or option to cross the forearms at the base of the nape, reaching for opposite shoulders if this serves you, for 2 more breaths. And then at the bottom of this exhale, you can carefully release the bind, lowering the fingertips to the earth, hollow out the belly. And on this next inhale, begin to unravel the spine one vertebra at a time to equal standing, Tadasana, mountain. Let's find our roots here, connected at the sole. Distribute evenly as you stand up straight with the shoulders back, narrowing the distance between the navel and the spine. Then on this next inhale, reverse swan dive, palms soar above. Exhale to part these wings and hinge forward, fold Uttanasana. Inhale to lift up halfway, flat spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the palms and step the right toes far, reaching runner's lunge. Let's build this foundation. The asana begins at the sole of the left knee in a vertical straight line, left heel. Fully engage the right leg as you plant the right palm. Contract the center middle. Then reach open to the left. Revolved 8 crescent moon A. With each inhale, experience the expansion into the lungs, chest, and diaphragm. Each exhale, contracting, twisting, tilting, torquing the heart towards space, expressing gratitude by exposing the heart connected with the receiving divine. Then, on this next inhale, we're going to dial the right palm to the back of the mat, half circle. Exhale to dial this palm forward, runner's lunge. Plant the right palm, please. Step the left heel back and stack it. Side plank, Vashisthasana. Extending the south paw to the north. If the wrists are tender or arm balances are not available to you, stagger the feet for balance. Come down to the length of shin or even forearm as long as the core is active and the hips are elevated. The side plank looks good. Breathe. Exhale, lower the left palm to a plank position, top of a push-up, firm line. Hips, heels, crown, look forward. Press firmly into the palms to get the most rising action from these arms. Breathe deep. And on the exhale, slow motion. How slow can you descend? Grounding the heart, untucking the toes, elbows stay against the ribs. And on this next breath in, lift the heart from the floor, baby cobra. Exhale to ground, soften. 2 more, lift up, breathe up, baby cobra. This time, removing pressure from the fingertips. Use the strength of the lower back to stay elevated. Breathe and lift up. Exhale to discover the floor. 1 more, this time rising onto the fingertips. Walk them to the corners of the mat. And on this next breath in, either halfway lift, baby cobra, or if you have full cobra available to you, this AM, extend the arms completely and keep the neck elongated for a full cycle of breath. Breathe in. Exhale to get grounded. Retread the fingertips beneath the shoulder blades. Elbows come back to the ribs. Tuck the toes. Squeeze. Prepare. And on this inhale, press up a firm line of energy. Kumbhakasana, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out for 3 breaths. On this next inhale, shift the gaze forward, bend the knees deeply. Step or hop to the top of the mat, then fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise, hollow out the belly, palms reach out, and let's lift the vibration. Palms touch, lengthen through the torso. Exhale, lower the thumbs to the third eye, and bow forward in service of your practice. Think cobra as you fall. Then lift up, breathe up, halfway flat spine. Exhale, plant the palms and step the left toes far, reaching runner's lunge, and find the foundation. Rooting down through the left toes, maintain a solid vertical base. It is from this base we shall construct a myriad of cosmic expressions, planting the left palm, contracting, twisting, and reaching open to the right. Parivrita, Ashta Chandrasana A. If the hips traveled with you as you twisted, retrace the right knee in alignment with the forward-facing toes. Keep the breath active. Keep the breath even. Stay focused. Be present. Then on this next inhale, the right palm is going to dial to the back of the room, half circle. Exhale to swing this palm forward, runner's lunge. Plant the left palm, please. Step the right heel back and stack it. Side plank. Opposite side, side B. On repeat, side A for 3 breaths. Vamos. One more slow side body breath into the base. Breathe in. Exhale to lower the right palm back to a plank position challenge here. To draw in, drag in, sip in the longest, slowest, deepest breath of this day. And on the exhale, slow motion, either baby cobra or freeze at low plank chaturanga. Untucking the toes and pressing upward facing dog, legs active, knees hover. Exhale, downward facing dog. This set of actions is the vinyasa. For this exercise, I offer many. Challenge yourself. Accept them all or skip them as necessary. Tilt the gaze forward. Please bend the knees deeply. Step, arrive to the top of the mat, then fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to salute the sun. Palms reach out this time. This time, interlacing the thumbs, create resistance, locate the center. Draw the biceps back by the ears, melt the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe in, slow, deep, full. Exhale to flurry these digits forward and take a bow, Uttanasana. Inhale to lift up, halfway flat spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the palms, step or jump back to low plank chaturanga dandasana. Then move through this vinyasa. One inhale, upward facing dog. Per one exhale, downward facing dog. Shift the gaze forward, please. Bend the knees deeply. Step or pounce to the top of the mat, then fold, Uttanasana. As you bend the knees deep, sink the hips low, scoop the belly, hover the palms, and on this next inhale, extend the palms over the crown, Utkatasana, chair. Exhale to sink, then squeeze, then breathe. We are compressing organs. We are activating metabolism. We are stimulating digestion. Then on this next exhale, can you sink a little deeper? Can you squeeze a little more firmly? Then breathe in. Exhale to dive forward and bow, Uttanasana. Inhale to lift up, halfway flat spine. Exhale, vinyasa, plant the palm, step or jump back to low plank and flow with the movement. One breath per one action. Downward facing dog. Surya Namaskara B. Tilt the hips back. Next inhale extends the right heel high. Three-legged down dog. First 3 breaths. Press through the heel, rotating the forefoot toward the mat. Where? Can you lengthen? Where? Can you straighten? Where? Can you sharpen? Next 2 breaths, bend the right knee, rotate the hip right over left while maintaining equal pressure into the palms. Breathe in. Extend the right heel, point the toes. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward, freeze, clench the core, and do not move. Inhale to swing the right heel back to space. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward, and step through Anjaneyasana. Prepare the foundation, engage the center mid, then give rise. Crescent warrior. Each inhale, expanding as prana floats. Each exhale, revising, settling the foundation. Achieving buoyancy into the left leg, connected to the deep strength, the deepest strength, the ability to lift yourself. Then on this next inhale, can you reach even greater, squeeze more firmly. And on the exhale, W the arms, tilt the head back, extend the heart up. At the bottom of this breath, reach up and grow up. Exhale to W the arms and lean back. One more, just like this. Reach even greater, breathe in, and listen carefully on the exhale. We're gonna dial this left heel down and open up into Virabhadrasana 2. Hips remain open, right knee in a straight line with the forward-facing toes. If the knee is tilted inward for any reason, take the right sit bone, tilt it in as you press the left hip bone out and lunge deep. Rotate the right palm and reach up, exalted warrior side, body stretch. And on the exhale, we're gonna cartwheel these palms down, frame by frame. Left palm articulates with the left toes. for runner's lunge. As you step the right heel back, three-legged. As you fall halfway, chaturanga, then the toes follow and float you through a three-legged vinyasa, one breath per one movie. Back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. DFD side B, yeah, you know me. Next inhale, extends the left heel high. Ekapada, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Second verse, same as the first. First three breaths, find your fullest expression, then express it. Next two breaths, bend the left knee, rotate the hip left over right. Out of body, in the mind, yet still out of sight. Breathe in. Extend the left heel and point the toes. Prepare. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward, frozen. Inhale to swing the left heel back to space. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward, and step on through Anjaneyasana. Prepare, engage, then ascend. Ashtha Chandrasana. Stay fierce. Stay focused. Only inhales, only exhales, only expansion, only contraction. On this next inhale, reach even greater. And listen carefully together now. Let's part the wings as we hinge forward, then flip the palms, and let's take them to the base of the spine and interlace the fingers, then press the palms. Then we're going to take the closed fists and drag them past the tailbone as you extend the heart back up. Draw the shoulders back, let the hair fall. Option to stoke the Kali Mudra. Extending the index finger, wrapping the thumbs. Stay connected to the body, mind, drishti elevated north. Right leg, firm line. One more full cycle of breath. Then at the end of this breath, carefully release the bind. Let these wings soar back above as you straighten the spine. And on the exhale, rotate the left, right heel down, right heel into Virabhadrasana 2. Stay fierce. Stay focused. Rotate the left palm and reach up, exalted warrior. Exhale, articulate, rainbow the palms down, and take a vinyasa. 3 legs or regular. Step the left heel back and flow. One breath. Move one action per one hail. Back to downward facing dog. Friends, we're going to repeat this sequence again. This sun B, this time one breath. This time one movement. This time one breath per one movement. Here we flow. Shift the gaze forward. Please bend the knees deeply. Step or hop to the top of your mat and fold. As you bend the knees deep, squeeze the navel in, sink the hips over the palms. Then breathe up, lift up, chair. Exhale to sink, then squeeze. Then breathe in. Exhale to dive forward and fold, Uttanasana. Good. Inhale to lift up halfway, flat spine. Exhale, vinyasa, flow with the movement. Step or jump back. Next inhale extends the right heel high, 3-legged. Exhale to step on through runner's lunge, solid, firm found. Inhale to lift up, Ashtha Chandrasana. Full deep body breath. Exhale to spin the left heel down and open up Virabhadrasana 2. Rotate the right palm and reach up, Purparita Virabhadrasana. Exhale, dial the palms down, Vinyasa, flow. Side B. Next inhale, extends the left heel high, 3 legs. Exhale to step on through to the other side. Inhale to give rise, crescent warrior. Exhale to open up, Virabhadrasana 2. Rotate the left palm and reach up, exalted warrior. Same as peaceful warrior, interchangeable language here. Exhale, carry me home, vinyasa. Let's take a short break here, Bakasana, child's pose. Shift the gaze forward, please. Step through to a seat or jump. Legs come forward, Dandasana staff. Sit up straight, shoulders back. Connect the pinky fingers and the thumbs, open the petals of this lotus. And on this inhale, we're gonna reach up and grab for your dharma, which is your path. And remember, my friends, the path least traveled is the one that leads to paradise. Exhale, simple forward bend, reach for the ankles or lateral edges of both feet. The more engagement you can squeeze into the navel, the deeper fold you're going to achieve. Three more breaths. And then when you're ready, you can carefully disengage, come back through seated. And we're going to move into Matsyendrasana, which is half Lord of the Fishes, a spinal twist by bending the right knee and drawing the heel and the calf against the base of the thigh. Firm squeeze. Then we're going to extend this right heel over the left thigh. Keep it snug. Then we're going to lean to the left. As we fold the left leg, turn the toes over and press up with the palm to reestablish the base. Then take the right fingertips or palm and plant them at the base of the spine. Then with the left palm, reach up, look up, breathe in, squeeze the navel, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right, anchoring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Each inhale lengthening through the torso, each exhale contracting, deepening. Two more breaths. Then at the bottom of this exhale, you can rotate back towards center. Uncross the legs, extend them forward. Give a shake if necessary. And side B, we're going to bend the left knee and draw the heel and the calf against the base of the left thigh. Easy squeeze. And extend the left heel over the right thigh. Keep it snug. Lean to the right. Fold the right leg. Turn the forefoot over. Reestablish the base. Left fingertips or palm plant at the base of the tailbone. Then lift up, reach up, pull in. Exhale to twist to the left. Two more breaths. At the bottom of this exhale, you can rotate back towards center. Uncross the legs. Sit up straight. Let's hover the palms. And we're going to carefully make our way on to the shoulder blades here. Outstretch the arms along the side body, palms face down, bend the knees, walk the heels towards you. Knees should be hip width distance apart. Longest finger should reach the heel, setting up for Setu Bandhasana first, which is supported bridge by expressing any remaining wind from the lungs. Then on this inhale, We're going to extend the hips upward for bridge. Option to take the bind. Interlacing the fingers, palms press, extending the arms, tucking in one shoulder, and then its opposite, the rising, the sinking of the belly breath. Keep the chin away from the chest. 2 more breaths. And then if you still have the bind, be kind. Rewind and return to the spine. I'm going to set up for possible a repeat of bridge, or if you're ready for relaxation, friends, you could take Supta Baddha Konasana, drawing the soles of the feet together, placing the left hand on the heart, right hand on the belly. Let the knees fall. Draw the heels as close to the root. Or if you have more energy left and you want to practice wheel, which is upward facing bow, you return the feet in the same position as bridge. Try to avoid heels in, toes out on the lift off. Then we're going to take the palms by either ear, elbows come up, shoulder width distance apart. Again, keep the center firm, exhaling any remaining wind from the lungs first. And on this inhale, we're going to lift the hips off the ground. Then extend the quadriceps upward, then lift the crown. Option to make contact from the crown back to the mat. Or if you're ready, you can extend the arms completely and the hips upward for Urdhva Dhanurasana. Wheel. Intermediate expression, draw the heart toward the back of the mat. Only inhales, only exhales. 2 more breaths. Dare to breathe. And then when you're ready, you can carefully tuck the chin and return down to the mat softly. Disengage. Draw the knees into the heart. Give yourself a firm squeeze for all of the good stuff, all of the logos practice in this space this morning. Reaching across the shins for opposite elbows like a tiny little package. If you want to take happy baby, reach between the knees for the lateral edges of both feet, soles upward facing, body, torso sinking, surrendering, dissipating. Disappearing into the mat, into that long forgotten space, free of all care. Like a tide receding away from the beach, back into the ocean. This is the final posture I'm going to cue for this exercise. If there's something you didn't think of, friends, that you want to practice, go for it here. Otherwise, when you're ready, you may fan and expand open into your final relaxation, extending the arms and legs the length of the mat. Heels to the corners, allow the toes to fall. Leave the palms open to receive. Keep the shoulders grounded so that the heart stays elevated. This is your corpse pose. Shavasana.
Oh my gosh, that was kind of a funny story. I was a studio owner, and the studio had this back door into kind of a underground driveway, passageway. It was really dark, and my business partner had hired Daniel to man the front desk I hadn't met him before, I didn't know. And so he was on guard, manning the studio. I walked in through that back spooky entrance, and who's this man in my studio? I've never met him. And he's like, who's coming in through the back door? That's unsanctioned. So it was a standoff of sorts, which led to this friendship. And it's been lovely ever since.
So tell me about your first exposure to yoga.
I was actually raised with yoga in the house. I would hear my mom oming behind closed doors. It was very mysterious. And there were books that I would flip through. She had picture books of all poses. So I feel like that's my roots. Even though I wasn't doing it then, I was definitely aware of yoga.
So about how old were you?
A girl, elementary school age, like school age girl.
This is like pre-Spotify?
Yeah, man.
Awesome, terrific. So you've always had a yoga presence in your life?
Yeah, I think so. And it made so much sense to get into it later on. It was almost like a natural falling into something that was already familiar.
Right on. At what point did you know that you were called to teach?
I got picked by my teacher. She told me, have you ever thought about teaching? I think you're ready.
Tell me about your teacher.
Her name was Brigitte Snyder. She lives in Hawaii now, but she lived in Austin for many years. It was before the typical yoga schools now with their 200 hours. It was just a mentorship. And so I just followed her around everywhere she went and took every single class she ever took. And she would tell me things on walks about diet and lifestyle. And we would have these talks. And one day she said I was ready.
All right, next question. What is your primary style of teaching?
Philosophy-based, anatomy-based, alignment-based. I think it's the kind of yoga that is aimed at healing.
Terrific. And finally, as of December 2019, where can people connect with you and find your classes?
I'm primarily a professor at the University of Texas in Austin, but I also teach a couple of weekly public classes here at BFREE Yoga Studio in Austin.
Social media?
I have a website, WeLoveZoeYoga.com.
Go look at that. All right, well, thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Awesome, I look forward to it.
Thank you for sharing your practice with us this morning and for the gift of your presence. Don't forget to thank yourselves for stepping into radical action on this destinationless journey to become the greatest of all time at all the things that only you could be, the kindest, wisest, most patient, most forgiving. There is no vibration higher than forgiveness. Longest, strongest version of yourself. Take this energy into your day. My name is Daniel, and this is Zoe, my first boss. Namaste, namaste, nakusa. Exhale, yeah.